Hey there, I'm Jacky. I just spent 4 days and nights roaming Kansai, and the whole trip cost me about $600. Totally worth it, so I want to share the experience with you. I left home with almost zero detailed planning. Just 5 things on my checklist. Eat real Kobe beef in Kobe. Soak in Arima's hot springs. Check out Lake Biwa in Shiga, hunt down the best matcha in Uji, feed the friendly deer in Nara. Everything else you see in the video was pure improv, spots I stumbled upon along the way. It's my very first vlog, so I hope you enjoy the ride. I arrived at Kansai Airport. Next, I needed to catch a train to my hotel. Japan's rail system is super developed and, yeah, a little complicated. But if you add a Suica card to your phone ahead of time and download Google Maps, getting around Kansai by train is actually really easy. Tonight, I'm staying at a hotel chain that's super common in Japan, Toyoko Inn. I like to call it Japan's version of Home Inn because honestly, it's about the same size as my apartment back in Shanghai. Check-in is done through a self-service machine, which is super convenient. This single room costs $40 a night. A lot of hotels in Japan charge by the number of guests, so I think Japan is perfect for solo travelers.
我的酒店就定在那边。刚才从地铁站走过去的时候，发现了这一家居酒屋，应该是铁板烧。
Back in Shanghai, I pretty much never drink. But the moment I land in Japan, the first thing I want is a cold draft beer, just to declare to the world, I'm on vacation. This place specializes in fried food and teppanyaki. Since I couldn't read the menu, and let's be honest, translation apps really struggle with menus, I had to just go with my gut. It's now 12:30 a.m. local time and I've ordered a lot. Meanwhile, the Japanese folks next to me, 2 people sharing 1 plate of fried food. Yep, this was a guilty meal. But hey, the squid was amazing. The fried chicken, though, not so much.
我看一下吃了多少钱，一共吃了2518元，差不多多少？125块钱，还挺划算的。
Today's plan is to visit Arima for a hot spring soak and then have some Kobe beef for dinner back in Kobe. First, I need to head to Sanomiya Station in Kobe, drop off my luggage, buy a ticket for the hot spring, and grab some lunch. There are so many restaurants around Sanomiya, it honestly gave me decision fatigue. But in areas packed with tourists like this, it's always a good idea to check the reviews before picking a place, which I did not do. Yeah, I just walked right into this one without looking up anything. And, well, you can probably tell how I felt about it just by looking at my face.
可以包含往返的车票，然后还有门票的。哎呀，烧肉冬本来应该吃这个。
I bought this ticket set at the station office in Sanomiya, and it only cost me 18 bucks. Getting to Arima is a bit of a journey. First a subway ride, then 2 different train transfers, and finally a shuttle bus. But the scenery along the way is actually pretty nice, and the whole trip takes only about an hour. So yeah, not too bad at all. Arima Onsen is one of Japan's 3 most famous hot springs. This time, I visited Taikono-yu, which is best known for its golden spring. The water here is rich in iron, and after oxidizing, it turns a reddish-brown color, hence the name. Since most Japanese onsens are enjoyed naked, phones are not allowed inside the bathing area. Before you leave, don't forget to stop by the souvenir shop on the 2nd floor and grab a bottle of lychee soda. All in all, I had a great time here. If you ever find yourself in Kansai, I definitely recommend making a stop. Before dinner, I made a little detour to Kobe Harbor to check out the city's landmark, Be Kobe. I saw a fun translation online. Once you're here, you're one of us. Standing by the sea, I felt, maybe for the first time, what people mean when they talk about the romance of a coastal city. So now I'd like to invite you to feel it with me. Now I'm heading to try some Kobe beef. One of the things I was most excited about on this trip. I found this place on Rednote, and before I came here, all I could find were glowing reviews. But right after I finished my meal, suddenly all I saw were bad ones.
ありがとう。其实我没有什么底。 后这个是第一道菜，个和牛的寿司。就是好吃。
第4口的话呢是酱，然后最后一口的话可以加它这个蒜头片，自己放在肉上面，然后加点芥末，然后蘸着吃。
然后这个是第2个中途菜，那个牛排。然后刚才服务员叽里呱啦给我说了一些它的吃法，但是我还想配米饭吃。
When I was ordering, the waiter used a lot of technical terms to explain the menu. I didn't really understand, so I just randomly picked a set meal. The prices on the menu didn't include tax, so I thought it'd be around $120, which felt okay. But when I checked out, they actually charged me almost $140. And just like that, the whole experience took a hit. It felt like ordering something online and then realizing shipping isn't free instantly kills the vibe. But looking back, I think it was still kind of worth it. At least now I can say I've had real Kobe beef. So let's say the beef was worth $80 and the bragging rights, $60.
我在神户住的酒店还不错，看一下。那边就是那个地铁站，还不错的。
Tonight, I'm staying in Seishin. This room costs about $60 a night. The only downside is it's a bit far from the city center. Before bed, I took a little walk downstairs just to wander around. It's been a pretty good day. I'll see you tomorrow.
哎呀，今天热点。看一下他们日本的超市。